Anyway, this is my custom 800 horsepower Mitsubishi Evolution 8. It's been custom tuned by yours truly. Full suspension, brakes, alignment settings, differential settings, engine settings, turbo settings, everything's been tuned. It makes 800 horsepower. I'll overlay the dyno graph on it. There's a link in the description below if you want to download it and try it out for yourself. Let me know what you think. I think you're gonna like it. So let's drive. What is going on? I cannot get this thing. There we go. All right. Listen to that baby roar. Let me turn on the pedal cam for you guys to see that. Or not pedal. Well, pedal cam's already on. The pedal box. All right. So we'll take it off. We'll start off a little easy. I'm gonna go ahead and say, don't mind my my lane maneuverability, or it's a game, and I'm gonna take advantage of being able to use the entire road because ideally that's what you'd want to do in a setting like this. So I may not always stay in the right lane, whatever. We'll rev match a second. This thing makes all the right noises, all the right sounds. Max boost is about 3,500 RPM when under full throttle. And she sounds good. Got some race pads on there, so I got that little squeal. For those of you that watch Animal Z, you might feel a little reminiscent of one of his Evos. Granted, he doesn't make 800 horsepower yet. I'm sure he will eventually. Actually, yeah, because the one from Australia was supposed to make 1,000. So, anyway, back to this one. These are the LA Canyons. I have never driven these roads. I've never even been here in person. So, getting to experience this virtually is the next best thing. Especially now with the whole COVID thing. Anyway, I couldn't go down here and drive because California's on complete lockdown. Well, actually, I could because YouTube channel, but California's on complete lockdown. So, this is the next best thing. And I mean, just listen to it. All the right noises. You can pretty much leave it in third for most of this road. And it's got more than enough power, more than enough torque, more than enough handling capability and grip to where you can, I'm taking turns at 70, 60, 70 like it's nothing. So yeah, I definitely would like you guys to download this. Links in the description below, and let me know what you think. You know, I love tuning cars, and Assetto's got a really cool way to tune it because you're essentially modding the entire car from the game engine side of things, and it's really, I wouldn't say it's intuitive, but it's all founded on real life principles and real life logarithms and real life equations to get different results in your car when it comes to suspension tuning and engine tuning and differential and all that stuff. So it's based on real stuff. So you can apply those same principles to this game, and it's fairly accurate. And that's why you see people using it for drifting and for racing and so on and so forth. So let's talk about the wheel here that I'm using to drive right now. I just got this Logitech G920. Now I know a lot of you are gonna wonder, why did you get the 920 and not the G29? Easily put, this was what I found locally to me. And I've been looking for a while, and I got it for a really good deal. Now I will say, I didn't get it. My girlfriend got it for me as a birthday present. So hats off to her, awesome, much appreciated. And yeah, this is just what we found locally, and I say locally, I still have to drive an hour to get it. But it's in really good condition. The guy that had it said he probably used it twice and shoved it back in the box. And honestly, when I picked it up, it still smells like new leather. It still smells new. So I full on believe that he only used it twice. It's in great condition. All the controls are tight, feel the way they should. It's the full shebang, so you got the wheel, my GoPro just fell, you got the wheel, the shifter, and the clutch pedals. The pedals, it's all three pedals, gas, brake, clutch. I'm pretty sure my cat just knocked off the GoPro. Yeah, she did. So I'm gonna fix that because I want to have the pedal cam for this. So give me 1 second. All right. You need to go. You need to move. Come on, go. Get out of here. All right. She's such an attention horse. Kind of annoying, honestly. Anyway. Yeah, big turbo, big lag, as you can just see there. So let's go. Anyway, back to the G920. So for anyone out there that's thinking about picking up sim racing or has been wanting to get sim racing and is uncertain on what to do, what to get, what wheel to get, because there's so many out there, and anything of like the higher tier like Fanatic series is going to cost you a lot of money. So entry level, I would recommend a Logitech G series, G25, 27, 29. I was looking for 27s. They're heavily overpriced for their age, and so I ended up getting this 920, which is basically a 29, for a really good deal. So that being said, once you get this wheel, you will have to make some tweaks to the FFB. FFB meaning force feedback. The generic settings, when you take it out of the box, are really, really, really intense. The wheel is very heavy, and it's hard to counter steer or drift or anything like that. It just feels very artificial, like you would say one of the newer electronic steering cars, like a BMW or something like that, where they artificially weight the steering. Obviously, this feels like that because it is an artificial steering. But with some tweaks, you can get it to feel honestly fairly realistic, to where it's light and loose when you're at speed. And then let me stop here. When you stop, the steering becomes tight and heavy, like it would if you were sitting still in a parking lot or something like that. So the way these settings are now feels a lot more accurate, a lot more representative of a real car, and that's a lot more communicative of what's actually going on on the road. So how I did that was a combination of the in-game settings, along with something called wheel check, along with something called a LUT generator. So you set your in-game settings, and then you do a wheel check, and that's going to align the wheel and check the motors and the way they're working based on your settings. And then it's going to generate a file. You use the LUT generator to read that file, and it's going to generate a proper file for the game to read, and it completely recalibrates the steering. The next thing you do is you get a app, a mod for Assetto Corsa called FFB Clip, and that further smooths and refines the steering. I can bring it up right here. So this thing on the left side of the screen, FFB strength, I'll leave mine at 100, the gain's all at a 200 across. Dynamic is on, and that basically inverts the vibrations to where it vibrates when it should and not when it shouldn't. So with both these things done, the LUT generator and the FFB clip, the steering feels really good. If I was drifting, I'd be able to go to full lock effortlessly and then full lock back like you would in a real car. And that's pretty cool. It's not fighting you the whole time with the artificial resistance. So that's a nice touch. My cat's getting in the way again. It's pretty frustrating. Let me fix the GoPro because she moved it again. All right, hopefully that's still a good angle. All right, we've gone for 10 minutes so far. So, anyway, that's the synopsis on the Logitech G920. I think it's a great bang for buck wheel, a great way to get into simulation driving. Whether you want to drift, whether you want to cruise, whether you want to race on track, F1, whatever it is, it's a great bang for buck. So, back to this car and the LA Canyons road. These roads are amazing. I gotta say, whoever made this map did a very good job. Hats off to you, sir, because this thing is awesome. It's accurate. It's smooth. I'm about to lose it. Yep. Hey, I survived. That was retarded. I shouldn't even messed up, but that was because I stopped paying attention to the road to fix the, yeah. Anyway, I felt I was losing the car there. And regaining all-wheel drive for me is difficult, so. And I'm still learning how to use this wheel. I just got it yesterday, so. Or the day before yesterday. I spent the day on it, just picking it up, getting everything set up before I decided to make a video about it. So. Yeah, the way it's tuned, if you get on the brakes really hard, the back end will rotate a little bit, which can help you. It does help you a lot, but sometimes it can get away from you also. As y'all just saw. So obviously I haven't been hitting it very hard. I don't know these roads that well, and this car is really fast. Once I learn these roads, I'll be able to be a lot tidier and a lot cleaner. Same thing. A lot smoother and faster, but I don't know this road very well yet. As you can see, this car is a riot. There's my cat again. Ever since I got the wheel, she's been jealous. Not getting attention. She can't sit in my lap all the time. So that's just her being jealous, knocking stuff over. This thing just gets squirrely. I'm gonna slow it down here. Not having another wreck. So it's got really good turn-in. Look at that. Good grip, get on throttle. And just the sounds, like a lot of time I can just drive this car just enjoying the sound because it feels and sounds that good, that accurate. That was my bad. That was a bad shift. I mean, just look at that. It's smooth, it's compliant. So we have a bunch of cars in the works. For our server that we're going to be slowly releasing, and we'll do videos like this, releasing the cars, talking about them, reviewing them on different tracks and whatnot. I forgot what gear I was in, sorry. So some of the cars we got, 1200 horsepower C7 Z06, it's twin turbo. We have a twin turbo Huracan that makes well over 1600 horsepower, I'll tell you that right now, and it is a riot. If you want to see that video, drop a thumbs up under this one, leave me a comment, and I will work on that. Other than the Corvette, 1200 horsepower Corvette, 1600 horsepower Huracan, we have a 650 horsepower Evolution TME, the Tommy Mackin edition, similar to one that Adam LZ just picked up. It's white also, or it can be any color you want. Currently working on that one. That's a riot to drive also, a lot of fun. Obviously less horsepower, but it's a lighter car as well, so it's just as fast. But just the theatrics of this Evo right here it's great. Spent some time with the sound to get that tuned and just to get a little bit more engaging. It kind of tries to walk away from you when you get on throttle. I actually don't know where I am right now. Like I said, I'm still new to this thing, so. We got Glendale, Palmdale, Lancaster. Wrong button. I meant to do that. Oh man, that's actually annoying because I meant to look beside me and I reset the bits. Damn it. Oh, this car is very rear biased. I forgot to say that. Like, what all-wheel drive car can you do that in? This one. Actually, like, it's a lot of fun. You can do, whoops, you can do a lot with this car. I got a little ahead of myself there, and that's what happens. You die. I'm gonna change view real quick. I think my wheel is turned. Yeah, it is. There we go. Look at that fire. Flames, baby, flames! Front wheel smoke. I don't drift all-wheel drive, obviously, but no, this is a really fun car, as you can tell. The sounds are amazing. It's fun to drive. It handles great. I hope you guys download it and like it, so we can see this car on more servers. There's not enough big powered cars in this game, and I'm going to change that. But yeah, so that is my 800 horsepower Lancer Evolution 8 on Assetto Corsa. Hope you enjoyed this quick little video. Hope you're stoked on this new little chapter. I've always wanted to do sim racing and racing in general, and this is the most accessible thing to me right now, so that's what I am going to do. And yeah, I'm just excited to make more awesome, fun videos and tune more cars and just see where this takes us. So, go ahead and drop a like, leave a comment down below, and catch you guys next time. Remember, go out there and do something awesome.